Hey, okay, welcome back to the Caribou Data Science channel. This is your. I haven't come up with a with a good name for a 9 a.m. data analytics stream yet. Like, we can't really call it midnight mass because it isn't really midnight. Okay, but anyway, well, it's midnight. It's probably midnight somewhere in the world. Okay, that's all right. What's the old Jimmy Buffett song? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Anyway, okay. So as the title suggests, we're going to try to do something with the dates in the order table. Just to remind you, we left off we left off Sunday night or Monday night by creating our dimension table for pizza type, which contains all the information we need to analyze pizza data. It's the price, the size. Has the ingredients, has the name, the title, and that's where we kind of left off. But what I think we're interested in now, of course, is orders. And as you recall, we had ChatGPT write a nice little script, a nice little SQL script in order to create that dimension table. Okay. Close. So let's take a quick look at our order table. So we have a time, and we have a date, and we have a time. We want to extract the hour, which the order was made here. Then we go to extract things like year, year and month, year, month, and date, quarters, months, days of the week, and all kinds of fun stuff like that using Excel. So let's just get started with that. Of course, we'll have to come back and do what? Yeah, that's right. We'll have to come back and rerun our queries again, our SSIS queries again to upload the new table, upload the new date tables. So we're going to do two things. We're going to add the hour directly to this off of here onto the order table itself. Then we're going to create a unique list of all the dates in our order table, and that's going to be our calendar table. Okay. So we're going to do this. Oh, that's interesting. There we go. So there's our time. Now go over here, we want to duplicate this column. Go over here, we're going to change this to hour. Alright. Transform. Time. Okay, so there we go. Let's see here. Now let's come over here again. Copy this. Duplicate. Okay, dim calendar. We're going to eliminate everything besides alright. We're going to try to duplicate this. Again, come up here to date. This is what we got over here now. Date, year. let's just do this as start of year. I mean, these are all for the same year. Okay, so I'm starting a new syntax, and that is we're going to use capital letters for the column names for all the derived a good SSIS term, derived or created names. Okay. Duplicate. What do we want to do next? Month. So that's the month day. Okay. Duplicate. Again, month. Now there should be. I thought there should be a way to. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Oh no. Let me see something here. We needed to create a unique list, didn't we? Okay. This. Oh man, that's not it. I'm going to keep everything else. Then we come up here, remove duplicates. Got it? Okay, now we come over here and begin to do this work over here. Duplicate. We're just going to start date again, year, start of year. Okay. And again, this is the month number. Oh, I thought there was a way to do month number. So we want to, let's do quarter, and that'll be it. Quarter, and that'll be it for this, for the full date. Then we'll go and we'll start pulling out the month information. So this gives us some start date information here. over here now. Month. Now, with this one simple calendar and the order date table, we could begin to do some EDA, a little bit of analysis. Okay, as you'll see, the first step, of course, is again is to month, name of month. Don't already have the name of the month. Wait, I already have month name, so I'm not looking for months here. So we got month, right? So now let's look a little bit at day of the week. Yeah, while we're here, of course, if you are in the background here, hey, be sure to stop by and say hi. As always, click that subscribe button for me and the like button also, as well as the, let's see. Okay. And of course, we can sit here all night long and just keep doing this if we want to. Descriptive column names, right? What's that do? Well, that isn't right. Hold on there. You know, the day of the week didn't look right, because these have to repeat, right? Now there's probably a way to okay, let's do something a little funky. Because you can see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so this is Sunday. But we're going to make this 7 instead of 0. There we go. And we could do one more, which is actually the name of the day of the week. Okay. Let's come back over here. Close and load. So we need to re-upload the order table. And calendar. Save. SSIS. Let's go here first of all. Let's get rid of order then. Okay. Let's close this. Now again, if you're in the background there, don't be bashful. Stop by the chat session and say hi to me, Stephen, okay? Because you're the reason I'm here. I don't do this for myself. I do this to educate you and help you, encourage you, okay? Let's go over here then. SSIS. Now, if you think about it, we can do a lot with nothing more than the order table. Because what we're going to do is we're going to do some very quick SQL analysis using a little Azure Data Studio along the way, I might add. And you can do things like count the number of orders per day, count the number of orders per month, count the number of orders by the day of the week, and count the number of orders by quarter, and you get and each order can tell you, with even that basic information, okay. Because to a certain extent, you know what it is? To a certain extent, an order represents one table or one group of customers. So you look and see, well, we had 20 orders on Tuesday. Well, that means we had 20 customers. Then you look, run the numbers by hour today. You can look and say, well, 15 of those customers were between 5 and 8 p.m. So now you can look and see, gee, we need to schedule more people from 5 to 8 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays, for instance. So we're going to go ahead and upload the new improved order table, and while we're there, we got the new improved calendar table. Okay, so again, briefly, we moved a duplicate. We used Power Query to remove the duplicates from the order table. Then we came in and we added And then we added things like the year, the quarter, the day, the day of the week, and so forth. Okay. Yes, I'm waiting. So I'm going to create a new project just to keep things rocking and rolling along here. I mean, like I said, that's more in the order table and the order dates and a calendar table. We can do a lot of very basic data analysis, and as a student, you'll see in a moment here. This date, by the way, goes is for like the year of the year of 2015. It's 1 year's worth of data. By the way, how are you coming along with your slide rule studies, huh? I trust you make a little progress there. Now this doesn't actually affect either the pizza or the pizza types table, by the way. Strictly the order. It doesn't even affect the order detail. This affects the order. I like to have the calendar at the Sunday at the end of the week rather than the first. Plus, I don't like having a zero on the date line. Take a little longer to load up the scene for some odd reason. Anyway, we're talking about slide rules. I went out to eBay and I bought me a Pickett. This is the N500T model. It's what's called a log because it has logarithmic scales on it. And so far, I've done a little multiplication, a little division. Been reading a couple manuals, trying to make sure I understand how to use all the scales. I'm actually also, by the way, I'm writing a ChatGPT is writing a book of slide rule problems based on another slide rule book by a guy named Howard Johnson or Harold Johnson or what his name is. Anyway, it's using his table of contents to create 10 problems per chapter or per section within a chapter for each one. There's like 5 or 6 sections we're looking at, so that's kind of interesting. I don't know how you would come up with math problems for a book like that on your own without some way of calculating the numbers there. Now, why is this taking so long for? It would have been easier to just create a new project, wouldn't it? Matter of fact, let's just do that. Let's just create a new project. Rather than try to load up an old one, it's just, I don't know why it's not working, but you don't want to spend all night waiting for a project to load. It sure is taking a long time to load, isn't it? There we go. Next. Let's just make sure we keep it nice and descriptive, right? Haven't figured out how to change the download folder yet. Or haven't figured out how to change the project folder location yet. Great. So we're going to need a Excel source, 2 Excel sources, and what else are we going to need? We're going to need a couple of all these sources. Update on close. So I'm just going to call it a calendar table calendar because the calendar is kind of a special table. Data flow. Excel source. What my guess is it's just my I don't know. It seems like last time around quicker than this. Now again, I want to repeat that the advantage of using, say, importing data from, say, Excel or another database is it's going to keep the same data types, okay? Let's go up here. Calendar. And for no particular reason, let's go ahead and sort the data also, okay, as it comes through. Doesn't really do any purpose, but we'll do it anyway. For something like this, it doesn't matter, but if we were doing a join, say, we would need to use a sort function to sort the keys, okay? Let's go over here now. Out of there. We still need to come back and create the actual connection, okay? And we're going to use 2 OLE destinations. Here for orders. and one here for a calendar. And I'm going to go ahead and include a data view so we can actually make sure that the data is being processed. Let's go over here now. Let's create a new source. Okay. That's not right, is it? Okay, so we'll come back over here. You see, so that's not it. That's the wrong one. How's that? Now we'll come back over here. See, so that's not it. Again, this sort here doesn't really make any difference. Delete. New. Once again, we select our driver. Initial catalog. Test connection. New table. this should just be an int. Can't remember where it's upper or lowercase. I'm going to do order. Very good. Over here. That's the wrong one. Columns. Okay, now it's time to hold our breath. Let's see if these actually run. And of course, we're going to check the data for the calendar table. Make sure it's downloading. Good. Now you can see a sample of our calendar table. Good. So, out of about 16,000 orders, we only had 358 different dates, which of course is less than a year. Let's just wait for the orders to finish. Then we can go back and fire up our Azure Data Studio. So it's getting there. So we're almost out. We should have time to do those two plots: the number of orders by hour and the number of orders by hour of the day. Okay, using nothing more than the order table. Drink here. There we go. Save. Close. Let's open up over here now. I think one of the points I'm trying to make in terms of what the data you have available, you don't need a lot of data to really to do some serious analysis with. Calendar. I wanted this to be Excel orders, didn't we? There's our calendar. Let's go ahead, change this, just for the sake of consistency. As much as I hate to do it, let's change this to Excel calendar. Alright. So now let's come over here. Azure Data Studio. Let's see. If I can remember how to do this now. We don't want to do optional. There we go. Pizza shop. connect. So here's our tables right here. Let's try this. Oh, what do we have over here under orders? That is a date, isn't it? Let's change this to order date. All right. Let's see if this will run. Here we go, good. So let's come up here. Let's just cast order date. We got a chart button down here. Oh, we want to cast order date. It's just date. Okay. Okay, first of all, let's do something else down here. Well, no, what we could do is order by. Let's come down here and let's do a, let's count by order type, just so we can see what the minimum is. So the lowest order is actually almost the end of the year for 2015, 27. Now if we want to come back over here now and do a descending, on 11/27 on Thanksgiving he had 115 orders. All right, let's come back to order date. So we're going to create two quick plots. Bar chart, vertical. Let's do a line. July 4th, interesting. Okay, it makes sense. And December the 15th, May 15th. So, where's the title at? You know, it's interesting. I don't see anywhere to add a title to it. Now, for most things, this may be to now. Let's come back up here now. Let's do something like this, but instead of we're going to do a count by hours. I probably wanted to do a notebook rather than just a okay. So this is the hour today. Noon to 1 as expected. Then 5 till, say, 6, 7. Nothing really surprising there, is it? Yeah, what I should have done, I should have created a notebook with this, all right? So we got two numbers. We could see that that the orders, while there is some variation, this is one of those cases where where the daily number probably isn't really good enough because there's too much volatility. But we could look at it by something else next time. We could look at it by. So here's the thing. You look at this and you can see, well, this seems to be our biggest orders here. So this is where we need the most staff, between 12 and 1 and 5 and say 8. Okay. In terms of the orders per day, they were pretty consistent, I would say. There was a lot of volatility in there. Let's come back up here. And do one more thing. Let's look at the last 6 months of 2015. So now let's take a look at a line plot. So you can see the number of orders are really pretty consistent for the most part, between say 50 and let's be kind and say 75. Okay. It says time series. What is a time series? Interesting. Okay. That's not what we're looking for. That doesn't work because we don't have any. Let's try a scatter plot. So again, this is for what, the last 6 months of the year. And again, you can see it. You can see it's really pretty consistent. Okay. Let's say 8. Yeah. So you can see that they really are pretty consistent, between 50 and say 70 orders per day on average. Okay, which is good and it's bad. It means pretty much that your orders aren't that your orders that the number of customers. What it means, you basically have the same number. In one sense, it's good. You have a very loyal following, right? You have a very loyal following because your orders are consistent. But it also means you're not bringing any new customers, from my point of view. Okay. So, anyways, there you have it. SSIS calendar created with Excel and 2 quick plots using the Azure Data Studio inside of SQL Server Management Studio. Okay, let's just take a quick screenshot here. Here. Now that's sort of interesting, isn't it? You can really see the numbers fall off there. But we want a bar. We want to look at the bar plot. All right. What about a pie plot? With that, my dear friends, I'm going to bring this session to a close. We will see you Monday night at 9 o'clock sharp, okay?